What's up, fellas? So I got a patron supporter that says he's high value, but women still playing games. All right, guys. First off, let me say this. Being high value is a state of mind, not a state of being. Now, what do I mean by that? In my book, I characterize being high value as a man that time is limited, which is true. But also, what I have to add to that is you can be a busy man and your mind is still thinking about women. So let's say you're a lawyer and you working 20-hour days. So that you working 100 hours a week. Does that make you a high value male? Well, technically, you still could be thinking about women. And this is where being on your purpose and doing things that you love really come into play, because you could be busy all you want. All right, I could be sitting here working on my book, making videos. In the meanwhile, my mind is occupied with why that girl there, what's she doing there, why she ain't called me back, what happened to this chick. You see what I'm saying? Guys, the main thing I'm trying to get y'all guys on the concept is a high value male concept. That is what bred the choosing signals. Some of you guys still think that my logic to choosing signals is this is how you attract the most women. This shit that choosing signal shit still goes over some of you guys' head. And maybe some of you guys are new and so you ain't picked up what I'm saying. But choosing signals is a high value male concept. That means that women do not control your life no more. So with him asking me this question lets me know that he's not a high value male yet. Because if you were, you wouldn't care about women playing games. You only concerned with the women who are being 100 with you. All right, do y'all guys understand that? I have women who play games with me still. All right, and y'all guys know I got game. But I don't care because my life just goes on. So I have women do bullshit. I mean, all of us do. Every dating coach does. The difference between us and you is that you dwell on it, we don't. Do y'all guys? I look at dating women like sales. When I used to do sales, sometimes you have promising leads, sometimes you have some bullshit leads. But the bullshit leads, I just didn't worry about. I knew people who wanted to do business with me. It's guys, when people want to do business with you, you ain't got to email them 10 times. They gonna set up an appointment. They want to see you. All that follow up on leads bullshit. That's the same thing I say with dealing with women with subpar low interest. Ain't you gonna deal with women who have low interest, right? But she gonna have interest to where she at least set the date and show her ass up. All that other bullshit, we don't have time for it. That's a high value male concept. And I used to go to these sales meetings and they trying to sell us on the prospect of follow up. I'm not following up on shit. The motherfucker want to do business, they do business. All right, but I did came up with 3 main reasons why you, as a high value male, as you claim, and you're still struggling with women. All right, and this is the thing. So the first one would be, guys, is high value is subjective. What's high value to one woman might not be high value to another. Do y'all guys understand that? Women value things different. Everything is subjective. Money is subjective. Looks is subjective. Charisma is subjective. Everything is subjective. All right, what do I mean by that? Some of y'all guys might think I'm charming. Everybody's not gonna think I'm charming. Some women gonna think I'm good looking. Some women not gonna think I'm good looking. Some women gonna say, oh, you got your shit together. Some women gonna say, man, that little chump change. All right, so the point of being is that no matter what you are, some women gonna find you attractive, some women gonna find you funny, and some women gonna think you got your shit together, while some other women gonna think you not attractive, gonna think you not charming, and gonna think you broke as hell. Do y'all guys understand that? I'm quite sure if I was trying to date Toni Braxton, she'll probably think like I'm broke as hell, because she used to dating fucking multi-millionaire moguls and shit. Do y'all guys understand that? So being high value as it is in the state of being as what you classify. See, you think high value is money, you got your money together and you on your purpose and you ripped up or whatever. So you think you're high value. Doing that, all that does, guys, is the self-improvement does is make you more valuable to more women. It makes you a better option. That's all. It don't make you Superman. Women not about to drop down to their knees and suck your dick because you done went and lost 20 pounds and got a fucking job. Get over it. All right? It ain't happening. The only thing is I'm saying is that is a better alternative than that fucking pot belly you had and fucking making minimum wage before you did the self-improvement. Which one thinks makes you more attractive? It don't make you Superman. All right, that's what I'm saying. All right, guys. All right, the next one would be, y'all guys got to understand this. You're not the only high value man in the world. I think some of you guys, you get on your purpose, you get your shit together, you lose 10 pounds, and all of a sudden you think you the only motherfucker who work out. Motherfucker, I work out. What if I'm fucking with her? What if another high value male fucking with her? You ain't no. So y'all guys go get a trade, go get a skill, and then all of a sudden you thinking you the only motherfucker in the world making some money. You ain't the only motherfucker making some money. It might be another motherfucker in her DM. So that's the point with that guy. Y'all guys gotta understand that you not the only high value man around. Shit, when I go to the gym is packed. You ain't the only motherfucker working out. You ain't the only motherfucker that got a job. And you ain't the only motherfucker that got a car, and you ain't the only motherfucker that got his shit together. All right, there's other guys out here too. So when you deal with women, if she's a very good looking woman, she's still gonna have other guys. Women control that shit, guys. They're the gateways to sex. So when a woman go out about her day, every man that has some confidence is gonna try to approach every fucking day. If you got a girlfriend, every fucking day, some dudes, if they got confidence, are gonna approach. All right, unless she walk around with a scowl. Unless she one of those, then no, nobody gonna approach. But if she look friendly and she smile, guys are gonna fucking approach her. Period. All right. And so with that being said, you ain't gonna be the only high value. So a woman, you might think like, oh, I'm the best thing smoking. No, hell you ain't. It's always somebody in better shape. It's always somebody with more sex appeal. It's always with somebody with more money. That's hypergamy at its finest. All right, guys. All right. And the last thing, guys, is, and I already said this, but I'll say it again. Becoming a high value male just makes you more attractive to more women. That's it. It don't make you God. So for all you guys that just finding my channel, or for all you guys that been found my channel, just understand that this is still, it don't make you God. You gonna go up to women, you gonna be sugar sharp, you gonna be ripped up, and you still gonna get your ass rejected. And women still gonna play. I guarantee you, if you was to talk to some of these rich and famous celebrities, I would guarantee you women play games with their ass too. I promise you. Y'all done heard the simp tales of Drake and shit. Alright? Women just gonna play games no matter what, guys. They got more options to us. That's just what the fuck they do. They just play games. They love having fun with men. They toy with men. That's just what the fuck they do. Deal with it. And nobody's immune to it. I don't give a fuck how high value you become. You truly high value when you understand the mindset of women don't control you. Like when I go to these clubs and shit like this, I'm not playing the numbers game. I'm just enjoying myself because I'm a high value male. It ain't that I'm thinking like, you know what, this is how I really attract women. I'm gonna sit over here and act like I'm so cool that they just gotta come over here. When I live my life, I'm in a state of being. I don't give a fuck. Women don't control my life. I don't need them. That's when you become a high value male. Until you guys understand that concept, until you guys understand choosing signals, don't call yourself a high value male because you don't understand it. Working 16 hours a day does not make you a high value man. Now, if you're going to be asking me questions like this, when you become a true high value man, you won't ask me no shit like this. You will literally not give a fuck no more. Period. All right, guys. All right, I'll get back with you guys later. What's up, fellas? So this was me at the compound. I got there early. So one thing I learned from going out up here in New York, guys, is go out late. Atlanta is go out late. I got there around 11:30, and as you can see, it was dead as hell. So I know when I go out in Atlanta to go out around 12:30, give or take. I thought the clubs would be bumping a little earlier because the clubs up here close at 3 o'clock, most of them, and they don't stay open till like 4, like New York. So I was thinking like, okay, so if they close earlier, then they might start jumping a little earlier too. So that's why I was going out at 11. But still, even though they close at 3, they still don't really start doing anything around 12:30. So just a little learning experience. But I had a guy ask me how to spot an alpha male, and I really don't care. I don't think he really cares to know to spot another alpha male. I think what he really wants to know is, can anybody tell if he's an alpha male from looking at him? That's what I took from him. I don't think he really gives a fuck about spotting another alpha male. I think he just wants to know, will women know he's an alpha male by looking at him? Well, guys, women only find out if you're an alpha male once they interact with you. All right. First of all, to be an alpha male to a woman, she has to be attracted to you. She has to find you very attractive. All right. And because alpha male is subjective. All right, every woman that dates me doesn't perceive me as an alpha male. And this was just one of the bartenders I had met at the night before, and we was hanging out, having a couple drinks. And so every woman doesn't perceive me as an alpha male. Some women perceive me as a beta male provider, which is fine. We fuck those hoes too. But the point being is, you can't spot an alpha male. First, being an alpha male is going to be subjective. Some women might think you're an alpha male, some women won't. All right. And lastly, guys, the next thing somebody is, they're gonna have to interact with you. You have to interact with somebody. If you're talking to somebody and they're content with working for somebody for the rest of their life, that's not a fucking alpha male. Alpha male are a leader of men. That's what alpha males are. Alpha males are not followers. We don't work for people for a lifetime. Ain't nothing wrong with having a job, temporary. But alpha males don't look at a job as something that they're gonna do for the rest of their life, at least how I think of it. All right, we risk takers. We do what we want. We'll do what we got to short term, but we do our own thing, guys. And that's what being an alpha male is about to me. Fuck all this whole shit and how many women you fucking, all that bullshit. Is you a fucking boss? If you're not a boss, are you working to be a fucking boss? You can't claim to be an alpha male punching somebody else's clock for the rest of your life. You can be an alpha male if you're doing what you got to do, but you trying to start your own shit. You ain't trying to work for somebody else. So the only way you're going to be able to tell that, guys, is by interacting with someone. What's up, fellas? So I had a patron supporter that wanted to know how to handle life's curveball. All right, guys. First thing y'all need to know and understand about what AMS teaches is, I teach proactivity. All right, and several of my videos were dealing with stress and all type of shit. Even with a woman pulling back and shit like that. No, bitch, you don't pull back. I'ma fucking pull back. All right, do y'all guys understand that? I teach proactivity. I'm not a reactive person. All right, to me, it's counterproductive. That's my thing. Any of you guys that are healthy now, go see the doctor. Don't wait till something actually goes wrong. Learn to be proactive in your life. If your car is running well, go make sure and get it checked. Don't wait till it's smoking and the tire about to fly off. All right, we don't do that over here. I do proactive shit. So if your car is running well, make sure you're getting the oil change and going and getting it regularly maintained. All right, guys, don't wait till it's fucking falling apart. All right, so the first thing with avoiding life's curveball, guys, is you have to have a savings. You have to have at least 6 months saving. Now, if you're a guy that don't make enough money to save, you need to either bring down your living expenses, which means that you might can't go shake your ass at the club this weekend. All right, sit your ass down, don't buy no clothes, cut your living expenses to basically nothing if you have to, other than your essentials. All right, to save you some fucking money. And if that still doesn't work, you might want to take on a second job like Uber or Lyft. All right, for any of you guys that got a fucking car. All right, so with that being said, guys, no matter what you have to do, you need to find a way to save some fucking money. You can either cut your expenses or you need to raise your income. All right, and if you're a guy that's in school or some shit like that right there, it's a lot of little hustles you can do, guys. I ain't saying you're going to be fucking living next to Bill Gates. That's not what I'm saying. It's not about that. We talking about survival right now. And when I say 6 months living expenses, I'm not talking about 6 months of you popping bottles in the fucking club. I'm talking about the bare essentials, what you need for 6 months if I had to, food and shelter. I'm not talking about taking your fucking girlfriend out every Saturday night to that restaurant she got to go. That bitch can go. I'm talking about you and your survival. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about all the extra shit and maintain your cost of living and shit like some shit they do when you get a divorce. I'm talking about keeping a roof over your head and keeping some food in your goddamn belly. That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys. So you need to have a fucking savings, preferably 6 months. All right, if you got something that's real shaky, like say you in construction and shit like this and you go on long layoffs, I did construction before, you probably would even be better off with a year. All right, if you one of these people that, you know, some of these jobs are just real unsteady and shit like that, like YouTube. When if you make content like I make content on YouTube and you use profanity and shit like this and call women bitches and hoes, is you damn right. I got at least a year's worth of savings, because y'all know that. Will any of y'all be shocked if y'all woke up tomorrow and my channel was gone? Exactly, me neither. So that's why I got a good savings prepared for it. The next thing, guys, diversify your income. All right, this is something else that like Uber or Lyft will come in. You guys be too dependent on one job. Something could happen to that. You can up and slap the fucking boss. You could go on that bitch one day, man, and the boss just, for whatever reason, say the wrong thing to you, and you just cuss his ass out and you fired. And you're a good person, but he caught you on the wrong fucking day and he said the wrong fucking thing out his mouth. And I ain't gonna say you whooped his ass, but let's just say you cussed him out. Now your job gone. Do y'all guys see that? Or say a girl just, she don't like you, you ain't want to fuck, and she just say, file a fake ass sexual harassment on you, and now you lost your job, or you on layoff till they figure this bullshit. Anything, guys. Y'all guys got to understand that when we talking about curveballs, sometimes it could be out of your fucking hand. It ain't always something that you caused. You can just have, look at Antonio Brown with the Patriots. Do any of you guys really believe he raped a damn woman? Cause y'all guys really see Antonio Brown pinning a girl down and raping her? I mean, who the hell comes up with this crazy ass shit? I mean, I just don't fucking see it. All right, I really just don't fucking. That's a curveball. This man just lost $15 million. Now I know he sent to Texas and all that shit and threatening the kids and all that shit. But beyond that, if the first woman don't come out with that bullshit rape claim, and I'm calling it bullshit, if that woman don't come out with the bullshit rape claim, then the second woman ain't coming out with her bullshit. Because you guys know, if you famous, once one woman say you raped and she's suing, well, here we go. Every woman you ever dealt with, now she jumping on board. Look at this curveball he dealt with. Now he out of a job. Who knows if he'll get signed again. Do y'all guys understand that? So diversify your income. That's very important, guys, because you never know when some bullshit is just gonna come up. You can do Uber. Listen, you can work your job. Uber is a contractor's job. So that means that even if you don't need to work it, you just already, if something was to happen, you can just log into their app to let them know, hey, I'm ready to work today. It ain't one of those things where you got to work for us 20 hours a week, 30 hours a week, 40 hours a week. You work for Uber whenever the fuck you feel like it. So that's a great side hustle for a lot of you guys, even if you got a job that's already requiring you to work 50, 60 hours a week, because Uber, you work and come as you go. I don't think they got no requirements. If any of you guys who work for Uber, you might could write that down, but I don't think they got a requirement. The next thing, guys, is have a skill to fall back on. All right, with me, with the shit that I do, I still am up to date with my personal training. All right, I don't count on this bullshit. So make sure if your foundation, if you somebody and you just went out and you lucked up and you got a good job, you really ain't got no skills, but let's just say you work your way through the company. Let's say you've been working for the company for 7 years and you don't work your way up to a nice salary. Let's say you down south and you've been at the job for 7, 8 years and you don't work your way up to $30 an hour, but you ain't really got no skills. You just kind of work your way up through the company. See how your foundation is built on quicksand? You see how if you lose that job, you're going to go right back to making minimum wage? Because your job is not built off of something solid, which is what a skill gives you. That means that if you somebody and you got a welding trade and somebody was to fire you or to lose that welding job, well, guess what? I still got this knowledge. So even though I lost that job, I can still go get another high paying job because I have this knowledge. If being a personal trainer, if I lose this gym job, well, I still got my certification. So I go here to this gym and I'm still going to make money. So make sure your foundation is built off of skill or education. That way, can't nobody take that away from you. You can take this job, but you can't take my knowledge. All right, guys. Next thing, guys, is watch the fucking signs. All right, any of y'all guys see the vlogs? Y'all, my Sunday chick, her job is downsizing. All right, the boss done took the job. She went from her building to now she done moved her employees to her basement. So they working out her basement of the house. So I told my Sunday chick, I said, listen, start looking for another job. Now, it's a good chance maybe everything runs okay, but I would not be surprised if this woman come to you a month or two from now and tell you that she's going to give you a 2-week severance pay or some shit like that. You want to wait for some bullshit like this? The woman is downsized and the business is on the downs. You start looking for another fucking job. Now, what people do is they see these signs, but they have a cushy job and they don't want, and so they stay on the fucking Titanic till it sink. You don't wait till the Titanic sink. When you see signs, if you see your job laying off 30 employees, even though you got to keep your job, start looking for another. Your ass next. All right, guys, start looking for another job. Any signs you see people, they laying off or look like they downsizing or they moving to a smaller building and all this shit, a business is supposed to be growing. This job is dying. Do y'all guys understand that? So you have to, like with me, on this YouTube shit, at some point, you got to expect that you can't pop forever, right? So like I told you guys, I'm probably going to get into the real estate next year. All right. Now it'll always be some money on here for me. All right. I got books out and shit like that. But besides that, something will happen. Y'all guys know I'm not lying. YouTube will demonetize my channel or they might take it down. Or maybe it just get to a point one day where AMS, some other dude that came along and now he the hot dating coach. I don't fucking know. I really don't fucking care. I got enough sense to know why I'm making the money to create other streams of income because I don't expect shit to last forever. If you think 5 years from now that I'm gonna be still on YouTube popping like I am now, you fucking delusional. Some people either get tired of looking at my ass or somebody else will come along, something will happen. So you have to watch for the signs, guys. Just pay a fucking attention to shit that's going on around you. The next thing, guys, you just have to understand that this is life. You just got to be resilient. All right, this is life. This is the way life works. You're going to have ups and you're going to have downs. Trials and tribulations is in the Bible. Everybody going to go fucking through them. It ain't meant for you to have a smooth sled all the way through life. You supposed to have a little bumps in that motherfucker. All right, so don't get to throwing yourself no fucking pity party, feeling sorry for yourself. Nobody's gonna come fucking save you, by the way. I'm not coming to fucking save you. You have to save your fucking self. So get yourself up, dust yourself off, and get to doing what you need to do to get your life back in check. All right, if you somebody that's, didn't be proactive and now you in this situation, this is what you got to do. If you want to be one of the reactive motherfuckers and wait till you in this situation, well, now it's time to dust yourself off. That's the only thing. And build yourself up now and take it as a learning experience. One reason, guys, why I'm so adamant on saving my money now is because I had a situation back in my past where I lost a job and I had to move back in with my auntie. This is a loan for anyone, and I wasn't staying there that long, but this just goes to show you how life can go. I had no fucking savings, none. You just think I got a job and then I got fired. And then I had to move back in. My auntie had nothing saved. So that was important. That was an important lesson for me to learn. All right. I'm not telling y'all this shit because I heard it in a book. I'm telling y'all this shit because I done been through it. And that job I had there was a machine operator job. Technically, a machine operator is not a skilled job, but it pays well if you can get one. If you're lucky enough to get one, it can pay well. And usually where I'm from, to get a job like this, you usually have to know somebody. All right, and they refer you to a job, and it's a nice paying job. So when I lost that job, I couldn't get a job, no other job paying nothing like that. All right, do y'all guys understand that? So couple that with no savings, moving back in with my auntie, and now after that, I don't even want to work these other jobs. I remember my auntie telling me, hey, some better than nothing, but they was paying half of what I was making as the machine operator, and the machine operator job was gravy. Gravy. I'm talking about you get the machines running, you sit down, you just watch them motherfuckers like the Statue of Liberty. And now I'm going doing these bullshit jobs where they want me load trucks and pick this up and push that over there. And I'm like, man, I ain't doing that bullshit. I walked off them damn jobs. Damn sure did. I walked the fuck off them damn jobs. So man, the point being, guys, you have to dust your fucking self off, guys. Lastly, guys, trials and tribulations build character. That's it. It builds who. Everything y'all see that I am now is what we call wisdom. This comes from life kicking your ass. That's why I can give y'all this. Anytime y'all talk to old people and shit, that's why they can tell y'all so fucking much. Because they done made every fucking mistake in the fucking book. You know, I remember back with my niece, this is years ago. I think I was like 18. She was putting some damn glue on her hand, right? And I come in the room, she had glue on her hand, she tried to hide her hand. And I said, "What you doing that damn glue?" And she said, "Oh, it fell on my hand." God, you know, I'm thinking to myself, girl, don't you think I was in school before? Don't you think I used to do the damn glue on your hand and pull the damn glue off once it dried up and shit? You see, it just amazes how things just go in cycle. Everything that I went through, older people already went through. Y'all remember when y'all was in school, but some of y'all still young. You know how your parents tell you stay in school is so important? That's because they working a bullshit job and they know. Or they probably know. They probably went to school and they probably know people that didn't go to school and they looked at how their life turned out and then they look at theirs and they like, you better stay your ass in school. Because they know if you don't get no education, don't get no skill, life gonna kick your fucking ass. I can sit here and tell you that. So that's the thing with that, guys. Make sure that trials and tribulations gonna build character. All right, it makes you who you are. Everything that I've been through, guys, is what made me who I am today. I got all this wisdom that I can sit on here and write books and shit because I done it all. 10 times fucking over, guys. All right. So, like I said, guys, be proactive, not reactive. If you somebody right now and you going through trials and tribulations, you shouldn't even be worried about women, by the way. You should be watching number purpose videos. Anytime I make a video about bitches, you should turn that shit off. You should be watching number purpose videos. All right. Dust yourself off and get yourself up. Ain't nobody gonna come save you. Nobody. All right. I'll get back with you guys later. All right, guys, and of course I had to go by Magic City. I'm not a strip club person. I think it's a waste of money, but Magic City is a staple hole of Atlanta. It's like a icon, and I never been, so I had to go at least one time. I didn't stay long. I really went for research purposes. All right, I wasn't really trying to look at ass and then I was just going in taking notes for research purposes, guys. All right, as a case study, you know. So I was just doing this as a case study. But anyway, any of you guys come to Atlanta, even if you don't like strip clubs, make sure you stop by Magic City anyway. It's like you can't come to Atlanta without going to Magic City at least one time, even if you're not a strip club person. All right, and I'm definitely not a strip club person. I just wanted to make sure I had came to Magic City at least once. What's up, fellas? So I had a patron supporter that wanted to know how to handle a woman not wanting to take Plan B after having sex and shit like that. Guys, this would be the same thing if the woman is pregnant and she won't have an abortion. All right, you guys got to take some accountability for your actions, because contrary to what society says, men have more control over these situations than y'all might think. All right, the same thing goes for getting married. All right, family court is not on our side. So yes, if you have a divorce or if you have a fucking kid that you don't want to keep, yes, now you let the woman have all the fucking power, because the family courts are in the woman's control, in their favor. Ain't nothing about that gonna change. So ain't no need of bitching and complaining about that. And it's never going to change. You know why it's never gonna change? Because women are the largest voting pool right now. So and on top of that, men don't stick together. Only thing men good for is making YouTube videos. I mean, that's the only thing men do every time a law get passed is run their ass to YouTube and make a fucking video bitching and complaining. Men don't organize and do nothing to get these laws changed. See, y'all need to understand that all these laws that favor women fought like hell to get those laws. They ain't just fall from the sky. Women, they didn't just wake up one day and they had all these laws in their favor. They marched, they protested, they did a lot of shit to get these laws. Men ain't doing shit. The only thing men do is running YouTube, making a whole bunch of goddamn videos, crying about shit unfair. So y'all guys need to understand that. But beyond that, we have control. You don't like the marriage laws? Don't get fucking married, asshole. You don't like the child support laws? Don't get a woman fucking pregnant. There you go. Ta-da! I'll send you a bill in the fucking mail. We have all the power. We have to be proactive. Now, if you're a dude that's just hell-bent and you got a girlfriend, and you purple pill and you in a relationship, but you want to nut in her because it feels better. I know it feels better. I'm not. You listen. You don't never think I never had sex without a shit. I done had girls pregnant before and they done had miscarriages and had a couple have abortion and all that bullshit. I done had women. I done used had unprotected sex in my goddamn day. Even the girl I was in a long-term relationship, I was trying to get her pregnant at the time. The girl that I lived with years ago when I was a fucking beta male and shit, I was actually trying to get her pregnant. Thank God that didn't. I'll still be paying child support. But the thing is, if you're gonna go that route and you got a girlfriend and a steady girl and you want to have unprotected sex, get a vasectomy. Ta-da! Get your fucking tubes cut off or wired or whatever the fuck they doing these days, fried or whatever the fuck they doing. I think they got a procedure now where if you want to get them permanently done, they can burn them or some bullshit. Or if you want to get them just temporary, they can cut them and then they could put it back together with a tube. I think now even if you get them burnt, they can put it back with a tube. Now I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on that. But just get a vasectomy. Once you nut in a woman, hey, now she has all the fucking power and ain't nothing you can fucking do about it. Don't be nutting these girls. If you don't want to pay child support and you don't want to have a kid, you have to be proactive. We really have all the fucking power because we ain't got to marry no fucking body and we ain't got to get nobody fucking pregnant. I ain't married. I ain't got no kids. You don't see me running around here bitching and complaining about marriage laws and child support laws and visitation because I ain't got no fucking kids. I own my destiny, not some fucking family court that got the women, everything is in favor of the fucking woman. All right, so guys, don't put yourself in that predicament where you let the woman control the situation by nutting her. Don't fuck a plan B. Fuck an abortion. Fuck all that fucking bullshit. I don't even believe in abortion anyway. I still, to the death of me, am gonna be fucking pro-life. I think Chris Rock said nobody's all the way a Democrat and nobody's all the way Republican. I'm a Democrat, but I am pro-life like a motherfucker. And pro-life is a Republican stance. All right, and I'm always going to be pro-life. And I still think the shit murder and nobody ain't going to never change my fucking mind. I don't care what nobody fucking say. All right, but anyway, that's my thing to that, guys. You have to be proactive. That's the solution. All right, I'll get back with you guys later.